Hey. And it's John, man. Okay. Let me make sure I got everything good. Need this up here, though. You come over here. Jesus. Yeah. OG's youngest, they want us to remember what it do, man. I seen Allen Iverson that hit Fat Joe and Jada podcast, bro. We gotta check it out. Everybody know Allen Iverson, my favorite player of all time. Easy. So we definitely about to see what's going on with it, man. Just had to get rid of one thing real quick. But yeah, man. Allen Iverson hit Jada and Fat Joe Jones. This finna be good. Oh, this finna be good. Let's start it up. Let's go.
Dawn.
It's your boy Jada. You know what it is, the Joe and Jada show. You already know every show legendary, every show iconic. And today, we remain to keep our word. You know what I mean? Today's guest, when you just think of the word real, when you think of football, basketball.
Talk that shit, Jada.
You know what I mean? When you just think of a different cloth. When you think of not just changing the
Greatest of all time, Keith.
way they look at NBA players come out of the tunnel. Used to get fined every day. Now they want to see what the players is coming out with the gear they got on.
I asked
He
for
still don't get. He
reparations.
still hasn't got his proper just due for starting the tunnel camp, the crossover.
Oh.
More perks, more value. Join the Nordy Club at Nordstrom Rack. Get more deals on your favorite brands, discounts just for you, and Nordstrom credit card members can get an extra 5% off every purchase at Nordstrom Rack. Great brands, great prices.
Choose
Man, all the ass gotta go, G. Oh.
to lean into it.
There you
Ever.
go.
Woo!
Heart as big as a giant. I could go on for years and years and years. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for our brother Allen Iverson, Bubba Chuck, my brother of all brothers, Allen Bubba Chuck Iverson, Newport News' finest. Welcome to the show.
Crack, I almost fucked up myself. It was my phone. I forgot to call him.
Was your phone about to do
You just
it?
gave him a whole lecture of phone.
Bro, hey. Hey, I got on his feet, man.
Ring. And he almost rung off before the show.
I almost blew it.
Faith Keeper salute. Appreciate it. Keep the food up on your watch.
Bubba
What's up,
Chuck.
brother?
My God.
Bubba Chuck, you know what I realized? I never knew that before because I feel like I have a special relationship with you.
Absolutely.
I feel like I'm your brother. I've been in your wedding. I've been there throughout your whole career. Mom's knows I used to drive down to Philly. But I realized you got a special quality. You make everybody think they're your brother. This guy thinks he's your brother too.
For sure.
And
you mean,
and-
think?
And then
yeah,
what it do?
listen,
Hey, what it do? I gotta get it right so I can see the chat on my screen. Yeah, man. How y'all doing, man?
What's wrong with
let me
this
explain.
guy,
Let me
man?
explain something to you.
Hey,
I
what
thought
does
me
he
and you,
think?
but he talked to you the same way. Do you got a bunch of friends that think they're your best friend? Because I think I'm Allen Iverson's best friend. He thinks it for sure.
I just know I hold a special place in his heart.
For sure. It's just who I am. It's a tribute to who I am.
Okay, that's Daniel in there. Daniel, salute, bro. Hey. Oh yeah, we smiling real big 2026. There's a whole lot of smiling going on 2026. Keep them notifications on.
What type of dude I am. Always, for some reason, I attract the worst motherfuckers in the world and the best. You know what I mean? And that's the hardest part about navigating through life is you got to depict which ones is which. You know what I mean? And you guys been around with me for decades. You know what I mean? We've had this relationship, dog. We was 20 years old. You know what I mean? And we're still here, still standing. The relationship is nothing but, didn't do anything but flourish. You know what I mean? Got closer and closer over the years. And You know,
Don't look at him
it's
too much.
legendary.
I need the love. Like,
Yeah,
look at him.
I mean, come on, man.
You usually start hating towards the end of the show. When it,
No.
Hey, look, but you know what's dope though? Like when we see each other in passing, yeah, we talk to each other on the phone with them. We bump into each other a lot. You know what I mean? Just being in the same places. But it's real shit when you know the person's crew. They're everyday guys. You know what I mean? That's when you know it's authentic. You know what I mean? When you know the homeboys, you ain't just walking up to them and you know you just happy to see your man. You know what I mean? Them your dogs too. You know what I mean? And that's legendary.
No, you know, he came to Raul's funeral
For sure.
down in Miami.
My dog right there, bro. How
You
my
know,
man.
we appreciate you for that. He just, you know, that was a huge look for him. You know what I'm saying? When you going out and the real ones come down. And we did Mall in Philly.
For sure.
It was a bunch of Muslim guys. That was the first I've ever been to a Muslim funeral.
Me too.
You too?
Yeah.
That shit different, huh?
Yeah.
Like, I want the box. Like, let me tell you something. A lot of my friends are Muslim. Best guys in the world.
The only one.
I want a box. I want people to cry. I want people to come to the funeral. Like, this was like real militant, right? We went out.
Wrap your body in 24 hours.
Wrap your body, but then the lady's over here, and then you can't talk. He's with God. He's talking to Allah right now. I'm like, yo, I'm trying to cry.
Yeah.
I'm trying to like,
Cry.
you know, yo, it's a funeral. You know what I'm saying? But it was different, right? Then we throw the dirt on him. He was our brother,
throw
man.
Dirt on him and all that. Yeah.
Before that was Rob. I don't want to bring bad shit, but Rob Boogie.
Yeah.
Rob Boogie was our guy.
Yes, sir.
I think Rob Boogie made us even tighter.
For sure.
Because he's originally from the Bronx.
Yeah.
And he used to talk mega shit about Fat Joe and
Yeah.
Terror Squad and
For
being AI, you don't, I want to get the moms, right? Do you remember the first place I ever met you? I'll tell you.
Well, it wasn't, no, you took me to Jimmy's.
No, way before that. Let me
took
tell
me
you,
there.
so you was a kid. We both was kids. But
No,
Flojo was out.
kids at the
I'm
same
telling you, we was kids. What you trying to say? I'm wild older than, get the fuck out of here.
Jada, wow, bro. Hey. Jada catch that man every time he be trying to cap. And you know what is funny to me? What I found is dead hilarious. Fat Joe lies so much. He got a real bad habit of saying Google it, because he knows that people know he be lying. So anytime he say something, and it's probably cap, all you got to do is look for Fat Joe to say Google it. It's Googleable. You can find it on Google right now. And that only comes from him lying so fucking much, bro. It's hilarious.
The point is, I got a show in Virginia. I ain't got $2 to rub together. You was just going to college and all that, but you came up to me and you had a bunch of dudes with you and y'all all was in army fatigue. It was like a fucking movie. I got to put that in my series, right? And it's a dark parking lot after the show and you just walking up with all these, I don't know who the fuck you is. You walking up with all these dudes. You like, yo, crack, I fuck with you. You know who I am? I was like, nah. Yo, I'm Bubba Chuck, #1 nigga in the thing. I'm going to the league, this, that. That's how I met you. And you walked off and I was like, who is that guy?
Salute bro. Saluting face emoji. 100 emoji.
Yeah, salute that man Wayne with the motherfucking brain. Salute 1,000 times, G. Appreciate you, bro. I know you probably rock with AI like I do. Shit, you rock with KB like I do, so I know you gotta rock with AI. You know what I mean? Hell yeah. KB gonna come through here one of these days, bro. I'm gonna get that man to take me over there by AI. I can't do it myself. This nigga literally like right across, you know what I'm saying? Real close. I gotta get KB to take me over there by AI, man. It's gonna happen. Hell yeah. Oh shit, you from Philly? Oh, it's already. Already know, bro. Oh my God. Then you already know, like, my feelings towards Kobe. Man, Kobe and the Lakers, I couldn't appreciate Kobe and the Lakers until Allen Iverson retired, bro. I hated Kobe until Allen Iverson retired, man. After that, then I was like, you know what, boy, that boy Kobe, alright. That Kobe a bad man. But boy, I never forgive Kobe Bryant and the Lakers for what they did to us, boy. I never forgive them, man. I never forgive them for what they did for us in that final. We got a game about them boys, but that was it. But we won like game 1. I think we won like game 1, and that was it, boy. Motherfucking Lakers watched the flow with our ass, man. I never forgive them niggas for that either. Truth be told. But, hey, you know what I'm saying? Time heals all. Time heals all. Y'all understand, boy. Y'all don't fucking understand. For real.
Like I knew it was something.
Hey, Faith Keeper, it's for real. You know what I'm saying? This shit get deep. Not a Laker or Kobe fan. I had to get that man his props after Allen Iverson got done. I ain't no hater. But I'm telling you what, boy, soon, hey, as long as Allen Iverson run around with a basketball in his hand, I couldn't stand it, some bitch.
Special about you when I met you there. That's the first time I ever met you in the parking lot after a show, and you just came up and the whole crew had army fatigue jackets on. And y'all walked up. This is before the bread and all that, but y'all walked up and you was like, "Yo, I'm that dude. Yep. You gonna see me." I was like, "All right, my brother." And from there, you know, we always saw each other.
I like to say, no matter how much money you got or how much you worth, you're as powerful as who you can get on the phone. For sure. And I've always been able to get them on the phone, no matter when.
I used to get you on the phone. What's going on? You acting funny with me, bro. And Mom's just here. Moms, don't you know we're not playing that? You know, Moms. Yo, why you playing with me? I did something to you.
Man, don't do that. So he can't get me on the phone either.
No, he can get you on the phone. Yo, bring that over here. I got something for you that you deserved a long time ago, my brother. That's why I'm a little late.
You gonna do that?
No.
Nah, brother. Christine Julius.
That's crazy.
You know what it is?
Yeah.
You cursed me out one day because you ain't have one.
You should have been had one of
Stop,
these.
brother, because this is my business partner. He's in on that. But that shit, you know, you deserved that a long time ago, man.
Joe be lying bad. Hey, Wayne, I swear to God, I had just said Joe be lying so bad. His catchphrases, you can Google it. It's Googleable. Look it up on Google. He lies so bad, he just be telling people to Google shit now, bro.
Yo.
I know he done got him man a terror squad train. I bet you.
Crazy. Yo. I finally got my TS shit.
Big TS, man.
Fire.
You said roll. Got my joint. Yeah.
Man done cursed me out.
Fire.
Man done cursed me out 10,000 times. Like, yo, man.
Hey, where my joint at?
He don't play that shit.
Yes, sir.
Only on Joe and Jada, man.
Oh, no, the man. That's my family. Yeah, we love this guy. It's a different type of love.
Love.
That's Uncle Chuck, boy. Uncle Chuck.
That's crazy.
Oh, you other guys come on the show. Thanks for coming, but don't expect that. Okay. He didn't get the cheap TS chain. He got that shit.
Wayne with the braids said he don't believe nothing that nigga say. Fat Keeper said you grew up in the 90s. You were Jordan and that. I ain't bad at it. That was hard. Definitely turned out. At the NBA, your brother was an AI-76 fan. Salute your brother. Salute your brother, because your brother was real. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't help but root for Allen Iverson. He was the shortest man on the damn court and probably the baddest nigga on the court in his time, in his day. I was short too. Like I was a point guard myself, and I ain't hit my growth spurt to high school. So, yeah, I related. I identified. I wanted to play like him. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I was fearless. I wasn't scared of shit. So, you know what I mean? Shit. He was the only person in that time that I was like, you know what? If I make it to the NBA, I could do that. I could be him. Shit, he ain't the tallest nigga out there. You know what I mean? So. Yeah, that's why I got with my dog. And I love them fucking shoes, bro. The Reebok Questions, when that shit first dropped, man, I fell in love with it. Everything Allen Iverson, man, I was for it.
Like, don't come up in with that shit. We'll give you a bubble gum, the 25 cent
Cracker Jack joint.
Cracker Jack. What's up, Jada? You know?
We here, man. We here to talk about the new docuseries.
So your nephew look at Curry like that. Hey, right now, Steph Curry is my current guy. Steph Curry is my guy right now. Steph phasing out, but right after Steph, LaMelo Ball. You know what I mean? Everything gonna shift to LaMelo Ball right after Steph get done. So salute the nephew. Hell yeah, cause absolutely. If I was young, if I was a kid, I would probably want to be Steph. Little bitty motherfucker shooting that bitch from half court, man. Who don't want to be? You know what I mean? Steph Curry done changed the game by himself, bro. Literally. You know what I mean? That man might what 6'1", 6'2", something like that. Shoot that bitch from half court. You can't beat that, bro. Can't beat that, man.
Oof. Well, tell us about it.
Man, look, I said it last night at the premiere. The way I describe it, it's a confirmation to the world that the devil is a sucker.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Fucking right, bro.
You know what
Talk
I mean?
that shit.
He's a liar.
It's a liar.
He's a wimp. He's a shrimp.
That's right.
He's a peon.
Mm.
You know what I mean? He's a manipulator.
That's right.
He prey on the weak. He prey on the people that don't believe in God. You know what I mean? He's just a sucker.
Mm.
And my journey proves that. The ups and downs in my life, the turbulent times, the times where you fall down and then you believe in him so much, he enables you to get back up, brush yourself off, keep on going. My mom told me at 8 years old I could be whatever I wanted to be in life, and I actually believed her. You know what I mean? All those times my friends in Store Garden, used to tease me, Chuck, saying he going to the NBA. Nigga, don't nobody make it in the NBA from here. You know what I mean? Nigga, hit this. Nigga, took this line. You know what I mean? Come on, Chuck. You know what I mean? You ain't making it. Come back in the crib crying and all that. Mom, they said I can't do it, whatever. She said, you can do whatever you want to do. From that moment, at 8 years old, I knew that I would be here right now today because of those words that came from her. You know what I mean? And then navigating through this life, all the things I've been through, all the turbulent shit, the ups and downs. You know what I mean? My grandma told me before I got sentenced, the day they sent me to jail, I was 17. Well, I was 8 years old. They waited till I turned 18 to try me as an adult. 18 years old. And that morning I said, Nana, why are they doing this to me? If they know that I didn't do what they accused me of doing, why is this happening to me? Why is God letting this happen? And she said, son, don't you ever question God. And I never have. You know what I mean? From that point on, I never questioned God. Anything that happens going on in my life, you know what I mean? I've been through a lot in my life. You know what I mean? I've been through, like you talking about.
I watched that motherfucker too, fake Keith. In between me and you, I probably cried about 2-3 times. Man. I knew this was my favorite player for a reason, man. Hey, thoughts and ideas align, dog. It's, and I don't be trying to push my beliefs on people, but it's comforting to know when times get tough, me and my favorite player looking at the same person to get up out the jam. You know what I'm saying? Hey, big homie, come through. You know what I mean? You gotta have some kind of belief, brother. And I really love the fact that his mom dudes taught him to believe in himself young. He said 8 years old, his mama told him he could do anything that he wanted to do. And he believed. That's powerful, man. That's powerful, bro. Me as a parent myself, I don't tell my kids they can't do shit. I won't tell them they can't do nothing. I say, try it. See? I don't know. If you like it, hey, go. But one thing I never, ever in life tell my kids they can't do something. Unless it's gonna hurt them. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's gonna bring some kind of detriment. Unless it's a setback. Now, we can't do that. We can't go back. The only thing I tell them they can't do is hurt themselves and go backwards. But as far as accomplishing goals or anything they want to try, man, fuck, do that shit. Go hard. But what we not gonna tell our children that they can't. Hell no, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do. That shit powerful, bro. And I really, really wish I had somebody to put that in me young. You know what I mean? I had to find that belief in myself out of just sheer wanting better. had to will that belief into myself out of just wanting better in life, because I couldn't believe the cards that I was dealt. Like, nah, this ain't life, my nigga. Ain't no way. This ain't it. This is not gonna be the life for me. I had to make that decision up on my own. So, you know what I mean? It is really, really powerful to not just your children, but any child out here to, you know what I mean, put confidence in them children, man. Cause that's really what it is. That's what it boils down to, you know what I mean? A little bit of confidence in these kids, bro. They think they could do better. Guess what the fuck they gonna do? You know what I mean? Shit, he's proof. You know what I mean? And to a certain extent, and within my own right, yeah, I look in the mirror and I don't be complaining about nothing. But it take a certain level of belief and confidence to get through these tough days. And I ain't gonna fake. Days get tough. It get tough. And I damn sure appreciate all the support that come through around that motherfucker. Whenever people say you won't do anything, you will always, you damn sure will. You definitely will. Yes, me too. Man, but nah. AZ Finest, it's something about it's something about a motherfucker telling you that you can't do some shit that stick with you. You could be done did it 1,000 times. And it's always gonna be that one person that said you couldn't do it that's gonna come in your mind every time you do that shit. And that weak ass nigga say I couldn't do that shit. Look, doing it. You know what I mean? And I'm kind of just right now with y'all realizing how powerful that shit is to tell a motherfucker what they can and can't do. There's some power there. Especially if that person believes it. So, hey, hold on, man. You know what I mean? That's why I like podcasts, bro. You get to learn about life and shit. Do I? Shit, I blow bubbles. Shit, I got something a little bit better than that up in here right now, Cash. Got something a little bit better up in your joint right now, my G. Salute to you, though. I seen you come in. That joint got heat. Gotta have better conversations. You two don't like all that ratchet ass talk.
Rob Boogie, you know, different friends of mine, True. You know what I mean? A lot of guys that I love. You know what I mean? A lot of people in my life, in my family that passed away. You know, different things happening in my career. You know, even getting to a point where my money was funny. You know, the lowest part of my life with getting divorced. You know what I mean? From a girl that I've been with my whole life.
That man bless you at your lowest.
You know what I mean?
You know, I know everything.
And it's like,
right
I
when
never...
you think it's over, you get a miracle check.
What?
Bam, Bubba jump back like a motherfucker. Yo!
Never questioning them, though. You know what I mean? And it's a gift. It's a gift, crack. You know what I mean? This documentary is a gift to that. And everybody, like, you know, they do it. It's so cliche when we always talk about, you know, us as entertainers, athletes, or whatever, that we only supposed to be role models to kids. You know what I mean? We inspire everybody, all ages. You know what I mean? We inspire them. You know what I mean? We help them believe. You know what I mean? They live, you know, through us and believe through us. You know what I mean? People look at it, if Chuck can make it, I know I can. And that's the message. That's the gift, to show you everything that I went through, you know, throughout my life. And being an open book. You know what I mean? A lot of motherfuckers just be so...
my boy Top G, where you been? Where you been? Yes, sir. What's up with your boy? I like that he said that too. I'm gonna try to not stop and talk every sentence. I'm gonna try my best, but man, Allen Iverson inspirational as hell. Like, and I like that he said it's not just kids that get inspired. It's grown people that look at other grown people like, you know what, man, let me tighten up. Let me do better. Especially if you ain't no hater. Especially if you ain't got that envious and jealous spirit, man. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't no hater at art, you can look at somebody else who doing that thing like, you know what, let me tighten up. I can work a little bit harder. You know what I'm saying? I can grind a little bit smarter, man. I can put an extra hour in. Fuck it. Let's get it. Especially if you ain't no hater. So I do like that he said that, man. Everybody needs inspiration. Yeah. Grown people too. You can't just give up on the grown folks. You know what I mean? Motherfucker might need a little bit of boost. Look, just a little boost. Hell yeah. Still my dog.
Embarrassed about things that they went through in their life, the ups and downs and the mistakes that they made. I ain't that, you know what I mean? My girl tell me all the time, you always let motherfuckers stress you out and, you know, you care so much about people. Why do you do that? And that's not a gift that I have. I don't know how. I try my hardest to not let it stress me out, whatever. I'm just like that. I'm a big-hearted person, and I love who I love. You know what I mean? But my gift, a gift that I do have, is that I am an open book. I don't mind, you know, telling you the mistakes that I make. I tell my kids all the time, you know, why do you have to learn the hard way? You know what I mean? And I already did. You know what I mean? Why can't you listen to what I'm telling you? I love you. I want you to do what's right. I don't want you to go through the shit that I went through. And I made this big-ass uproar. Like last, night before last, when was it, Twan? Night before last, we did Atlanta, the book tour. And Tip told me, he said, he moderated my joint. And he was like, yo, man, your homeboys did a number on you. You know, but he was saying it, you know, like, all you talk about is the pain and the hurt that you have from the dudes that you grew up with. Like, these motherfuckers, like, I was the one that took that ass whipping with bringing your entourage. And you remember, I was the first one that took everybody from my hood with me, you know what I mean, to show them the world. And ain't none of them here.
Something controversial all the time, ain't none of them here. I say you the closest thing to Tupac, because you're the only person I ever seen play basketball and have a fucking after party in every city where the realest guys, these guys ain't no fucking chumps, got the AI, the Allen Iverson jerseys on the whole fucking party. Every night, guys that won't give it up to somebody, guys that ain't in the business of being suckers, they was wearing the AI jerseys. And I was like, yo, I always tell everybody, I say, yo, that was the closest thing I seen the two.
I don't know what, like, but why? It makes sense though. This man from Bad News, Newport News. This man he from the hood. What you think he gonna be comfortable at, cuz? Who you think he's gonna be most comfortable at? Who you think people gonna accept him at the most? In every city. Nigga, as soon as we get take me to the motherfucking hood, man. Of course, real niggas gonna love me to death. Yeah, I'm the little nigga they told to get off the block, and I made it. Of course the real nigga gonna love me to death. Boy, take me straight to the motherfucking hood. This man is from Bad News, Newport News. In the numbers. You know what the numbers is, you know, do you already know? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's where he comfortable at. It ain't hard to believe this man wanted to go to the hood, the roughest parts of every city, and be good there. Untouched. Ain't nobody gonna bother him. It ain't hard to believe at all. Shit, for the longest time, I would feel out of place in nice areas. I would feel like people would be looking at me, or I feel like, well, we're gonna try to blame you for fucking stealing a dog or some shit. Who knows? Like, for a long time, it took me to get comfortable being in nice places without feeling like somebody was watching me type shit. But I go dead in the middle of the bricks and be like, all right, cool. Shit makes sense, man. Like, you know?
Tupac Shakur, the love and the pure respect from every gangster in every hood that you have always had. You know, I want to go back to the devil, right? Mm-hmm. Because I want people out there to know, if you righteous and you God's child, and you know that all you want to do is help people, give back to your community, help your friends, be a good role model, even though, you know, we flawed, and somebody attack you direct.
Hey, Jay, tell him something. Tell him something.
I don't think they just bad people. I don't think they semi-evil. I think they doing the devil's work.
Right.
If they know you with God, right? Because there's been some times in my life where I say, yo, God, you know, I'm God's child.
Sure.
And they coming at me like this, I already know. I said, yo, this guy's down with the devil.
He send the motherfuckers in sheep clothing. Like, he send them, you know what I mean? You gotta
meanest disguises ever.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And I've seen it. He's a sucker. You know what I mean? Why you think the motherfucker never win? He always in second place. He powerful, but he always in second place. He never win. He on God's heel, but he don't never win. You a sucker. You a loser.
Remind me of that.
I got real life street beef with the devil. Man. I love it. Hey man, I'm on his side, cause that man got real life beef with the devil, bro. I fucking love it.
Old school movie, man. The whole style is junk.
Your whole style, his
whole style is junk. He a
You know what I
sucker.
mean?
His whole style is
Only
chalk.
people want to be like him or look up to him.
You asked for more ways to create, so we made a major update. Sleeve printing is
I say that shit, man. Satan, you pussy. Lucifer, you pussy, nigga.
Or rock with them is weak people. You know what I mean? Weak people, easy to influence people. People that's easy to manipulate. You know what I mean? That's why I love, like, I talk all that shit about the injustices that niggas did to me in my life, but it's like a gift back to God. It's like, here you go, Chuck. Here go the motherfuckers you need. You know what I mean? Look at the people you got with you now. Yeah, it still hurt because you love them motherfuckers, but here go the people that you have
And
now.
still-
Here go the new support system that you got.
Still people we gonna figure out the ones
For sure. You know what I mean? I ain't in it. Like, one thing I want,
Happens
like
to me all the time.
my old friends, I ain't putting no article in the Daily Press talking about I need new. Look what I got, man. Look what I have in my life.
Talk slow to him, Chuck.
You know what I'm saying? I don't need to make no.
Jada, yo, it's crazy. And it's dope at the same time. Jadakiss is who he is. But you can tell he's very proud to be Allen Iverson's friend. He's very proud that Allen Iverson looks at him as a friend. Shit, nigga, I would be too. Like, it's one thing to be a fan of a person. Dope. Especially if you ain't a hater at heart. You know what I'm saying? It's another thing to admire what somebody do and be inspired by their work. Especially if you ain't a hater at heart. But shit, if that person look at you as a friend, like, hold on, nigga. Come on now. Shit, nigga, I gotta be something. I gotta be somebody. That shit make you feel good, bro. And it's funny. It's funny seeing Jadakiss like have that moment. I think that's dope. That's dope as hell to me.
New friends. I got a lot of beautiful people around me, a great support system around me, man. I got motherfuckers that's around me. Don't tell me what I need to hear or what I want to hear. They tell me what I need to hear.
Hey, Pinky Pink in the motherfucking What do you do?
You know what I mean? The hardest thing for me to have this heart that I have, everybody thinks it's like that on the court. Off the court is even bigger. And the hardest thing for me that I had to learn, this is a message to everybody, and it ain't just kids. You know what I mean? You got to implement that word no in your vocabulary, man. You got to be able to say no. I thought that I could take care of the world, bro. You know what I mean? And I thought people used to tell me all the time, you can't do it. And I used to think I was the exception to the rule. But you cannot do it, bro. You know what I mean? But now the pendulum swinging the way it is, trust me, this go around is going to be totally different.
Not only that, let me tell you something, Chuck. Not only that, you know, a lot of things they say is cliche, but it's for a reason. It's like everybody can't go.
Yeah.
You know me, same thing, the entourage. I walk in the Royal Palace in Dubai. And
what's your name over there?
My name's Ali Kashani. Assalamu alaikum. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim.
Wayne, there you go. There you go. Fat Joe over there telling damn lie again. Fat Joe over there lying, cuz I'm telling you. Wayne, there you go, bro. Look, two things gonna happen when Fat Joe lying. Jadakiss gonna call him out, or that motherfucker say, you can Google it. It's Googleable. Look it up on Google. Them two right there. That's how you know Fat Jada over there telling a fat ass lie.
And so I walk in the Royal Palace. And for me, I tell them all the time, I'm not afraid to say I came from shit.
Right.
The projects, welfare. You know, seeing my mom's begging the man behind the window to please give her some food stamps for fucking Thanksgiving. I seen her borrow. The reason why I feed so many thousands of families in Thanksgiving is because I used to see my mother have to borrow from my uncle. And you know, they would act funny.
Yeah.
You know, yo, I need some turkey for my kids. So I give back. But, you know, the crazy part about it, damn, I forgot what the fuck. Why was I, what did I?
He started off saying that he was in Dubai, correct? And ended off with talking about motherfucking turkey. What the fuck is you lying about? That's how you know Fat Joe be over there telling a fat ass lie. Over there lying for no reason. Just fucking lying. I'm sick of him, bro. Fat Joe be lying for no reason, bro. He's lying so bad, he forgot what the fuck he was lying about. Bruh. Hey, I used to be at the hood restaurants here all the time. And Fat Joe ass be lying all the goddamn time. I'm telling you, Wayne, that motherfucker make me sick, man. He lying so bad, he forgot what he was lying about. Look.
Thousands of families in Thanksgiving is because I used to see my mother have to borrow from my uncle. And you know, they would act funny.
Yeah.
You know, yo, I need some turkey for my kids. So I give back. But, you know, the crazy part about it, Damn, I forgot what the fuck. Why did I start that shit? I'm getting the Alzheimer's, man.
You all right?
You know, but what I'm saying is,
Flag?
It's a flag on that. But listen, what was I? You should know what I'm talking about. You guys are here to know.
What you talking about? Oh, saving everyone was the thing.
I try to save. Yeah, I walk in the palace and I look to the right.
That man said that man shaped like his grandma.
Can't believe I'm here. Me, Fat Joe, cannot believe I'm in the Royal Palace. They wash your hands when you walk in. You take another step, they give you a tea. You take another one, a fig. It's out of control. The guys I bring with me, one of them in particular from the Bronx with me, we all the way in the Middle East, Dubai, his pants down to his ass down here, walking in the Royal Palace. I looked at him, I said, man, I'll punch you in your face so fucking hard if you don't pick them fucking pants up.
Where my man at? My man here.
No, he ain't here.
No, my dog. Oh,
we in the Royal Palace.
Yeah, I want him to hear this shit.
Show some fucking respect, me.
I ain't gonna say your name.
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm walking in the Royal Palace. I look his pants under his ass. I said, yo, my man, you want to get punched in your fucking face? You show some fucking respect. The guy like you never be in the... You know, that motherfucker still ordering chicken tenderloins and shit. Now, order some lobster, some shit.
How did we get it?
No, what I'm trying to say is everybody can't...
How did we get here? How did we get here? I don't know. I just lying. Fat Joe over there telling a fucking fat ass lie. That's how.
Go.
Back.
You want to show everybody the world.
I gotta
you want to help everybody.
But he can
everybody
go. He can go.
Can't go with you to where you go. Everybody ain't. The truth is, everybody ain't for the promised land.
My man can go. He just can't go like that no more. He can go. He know he can't go like that no more.
Man, well, AI cool ass nigga, boy. He gonna let him go too. AI gonna let him be great. Jada be getting tired of the shit. I've been watching this podcast like 3 days now, bro. I'm saying Jada be getting tired of Fat Joe lying all the goddamn time. But AI gonna let him be great. This shit funny.
Yeah,
he going wherever I'm going.
The airport, man.
Listen, that's not my point. My point is show some respect. You know you in some shit. I can't believe I'm in this shit. And I look at you, you embarrassing me. You know, you don't know what this meeting could lead to. It could lead to money. It could lead to business. It could lead, definitely relationships. They looking like, yo, look at Joe with this dusty dude. Like, yo, we can't play that game. Like, have some fucking respect. But that's my point.
They're a
it's
reflection. They definitely a reflection of you. They definitely got to represent your brand. They got to care about your brand, man. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's being selfish. You know what I mean? You just thinking about yourself. You know, it's a bigger picture. You know what I mean? Like I said, my man, you know, he got it together, but he was like that. But wherever I go, he gone.
Today's show is brought to you by our new presenting sponsor, Hard Rock Bet. When you think of Hard Rock, you're probably thinking of music or world-class hotels and casinos.
Everybody need friends like Allen Iverson, boy. I'm telling you. I feel like he just let that nigga be great on camera. I feel like off camera, I been able to better call that nigga fuck out. Joe, chill. Joe, come on, Joe. Or maybe not. He just gave that nigga a chain, cuz you gotta let the nigga lie. He just give you a chain. You know what I'm saying? Type shit.
The series executive produced by Shaq and Steph.
Yeah.
I mean, I know Shaq is your man. I got a lot of Reebok money over there.
Yeah.
What's up with Steph? Him and Steph doing some production shit? Or
no, I mean, they just let me go for mine. You know, just like the vice president role.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Shaq, ultimately, he make the final decision.
Mm-hmm.
But damn if he ain't gonna holler at little bro. Like, what you think? And, you know what I mean? I give him my ideas, and he let me rock. You know what I mean?
You know what I honestly think that is? I think that Shaq, in his own way, being a fan of Allen Iverson, like, bro, you ain't get a ring in the NBA. We're gonna make sure you gonna get a goddamn championship in real life. And the same with Steph Curry. I think it's just a respect for him. And they not gonna let this man fall off or not live comfortable or whatever the case may be, because I don't care who you are. If you watch Allen Iverson as a basketball player and or fan, the man means something to you. So I could see if I had done made it to that position in life, champion, got businesses going, shit, I'm gonna give my favorite player jobs too. Fuck it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna make sure these guys eat, especially the ones that I watched them when I was dribbling the ball, trying to goddamn be like them or say like a Shaq. Shaq is pretty open about who he like, dislike, and who he respects in the NBA. And shit, anybody who watched Shaq, he'll tell you Allen Iverson and on this motherfucking Mount Rushmore. So again, that's why I kind of believe that's more or less them saying, okay, you didn't get a ring in the NBA, we're gonna make sure you get one in real life. And just make sure shit, AI is AI. You know what I mean? And that's respectable. Salute to them niggas for that. That's how I feel, at least. That's my theory on it.
And then we collectively make all decisions. Steph just, to me, it's just an honor, man. Like, I just admire the dude. You know what I mean? Squeaky clean, but, you know, behind the scenes, he just like us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
One of us, no doubt.
Yeah,
Steph
and then he that, man, just
Killer.
things that he can do. Man, he's a straight serial killer. You know what I mean? He must see TV. I don't know.
Where we at with it? Hold on. Let me be great, YouTube. Don't do me like that. Fuck going on? It just started getting good. Oh. I hope my stream. Hey, were we still on in the stream world? Might have to reload it. What just happened?
Man, done cursed me out.
Fire.
Man, done cursed me out.
We here, man. We here to talk about the new docuseries.
Yeah.
Oof.
Well, tell us about it.
Man, look.
Controversial all the time. Ain't none of them here. I say you the closest thing to Tupac.
You know what I mean? That's why I love, like, I talk all that shit about the injustices that niggas did to me in my life, but it's like a gift back to God. It's like, here you go, Chuck. Here go the motherfuckers you need.
Right,
you know what I mean? Look at the people you got with you now.
We got to get through it.
The series is...
It froze up on me. We're going to find this motherfucker. Where was that now?
Well, so tell us about, rest in peace, Coach John Thompson, Big John. What did he mean?
So right here.
The series executive produced by Shaq and Steph.
Yeah.
I mean, I know Shaq is your man. I got a lot of Reebok money over there.
Yeah.
What's up with Steph? Him and Steph doing some production shit? Or
no, I mean, they you know, they just let me go for mine. You know, just like the vice president role. You know what I mean? Shaq, ultimately, he make the final decision. But damn if he ain't gonna holler at little bro. Like, what you think? And, you know what I mean? I give him my ideas, and he let me rock. You know what I mean? And then we collectively make all decisions. Steph just, to me, is just an honor, man. Like, I just admire the dude. You know what I mean? Squeaky clean, but, you know, behind the scenes, he just like us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
One of us, no doubt.
Yeah,
Steph
and then he that, man, just things that he can do. Man, he's a straight serial killer. You know what I mean? He must see TV. I got direct TV. Well, what is it, the League Pass?
League Pass.
Whatever, I got that just for him. You know what I mean? I don't miss no Golden State game. You know what I mean? I got to see that guy.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I got League Pass for Steph Curry and LaMelo Ball, bro. Anytime the Warriors or the Hornets playing, nigga, I'm on my motherfucking phone. Like, shit. I literally got League Pass to watch them two niggas. That's crazy.
Damn light-skinned killer every night. You know what I mean? Man, that dude right there is different. You know what I mean? He's like, when you talk about a dude, like, motherfucker be like, yo, he him. Like, he's him.
For real. What's up?
Bro said, Matt said, basketball trash. I'm not gonna argue with you on that. But motherfuckers Steph Curry and LaMelo Ball, them two motherfuckers is fun to watch, dog. I watch them play anybody, nigga. Like, cause I watch Steph Curry and LaMelo play motherfucking one-on-one versus goddamn senior citizens. I wouldn't give a fuck who they playing. They got a basketball in their hand. I'm watching that shit, G. Cause they gonna do something crazy. Just them two. But I wouldn't argue with you, like, basketball in a whole, the NBA in a whole, it ain't like super exciting how it used to be. Nah, it ain't. But it can be. I feel like it can be, but man, I don't two motherfuckers worth watching Melo and goddamn Steph right now, truth be told.
Tell us about, rest in peace, Coach John Thompson, Big John. What did he mean? What does he mean? What did he do for you?
I was looking at Instagram yesterday.
I put Wemby in there too. Cause seeing what that big son bitch can do with the basketball that's just freakish, bro. I'm sorry. Wemby, hey, he He another one. That's what I'm saying. Like, in a hole, nah. But it's a couple motherfuckers that got it, bro. And I give you two more. Cause the more I think about it, it's like, hold up, boy. We ain't that bad off now. NBA ain't that bad off, but I give you two more. Ain't nothing too exciting to watch about that game, but how they just be destroying people with fundamentals is beautiful. That motherfucking Joker and Luka, man, I love to watch Joker and Luka just destroy motherfuckers every night. They can't stop them. They can't stop them, bro. Joker, them two, they cannot stop these foreign motherfuckers, cuz. And it's all fundamentals. Can't now one of them jump 3 feet off the ground. Both of them 40 yard dash time, probably like 2 minutes. Them niggas run 2 minutes in a 40-yard dash. Like, the most non-athletic basketball players I've ever seen in my life, and these two niggas is the damn near two of the coldest motherfuckers I've ever seen in my life at the same time. I love watching them two too. But yeah. Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? Them boys different, man. Wemby though. That goddamn Wemby can do everything, bro. It don't make no sense for that somebody to be that big doing what the fuck he doing. Like, Wemby coming down, sham god, spin move, finger roll. He taking off from the free throw line casually. He doing this. Man, Wemby is doing stupid shit right now, cuz. This what, second, third year? His ceiling, like, oh my. I'm praying for his health. I'm praying for this man to have a healthy career. Cause Wemby damn near gonna be the best player ever touch the NBA if he stay on pace, on track, and want to get better. He's good. He's great. He's amazing right now. In year 2, 3, some shit like that. Nigga, imagine Wemby year 6, year 7. Healthy. With some more muscles and shit. Like with grown man weight on him. Oh my God. That nigga gonna be like Shaq, LeBron James, and Allen Iverson all at the same time. Shaq, Allen Iverson and LeBron James. Put all 4 of them motherfuckers together. You got Wemby, cuz. Like, that nigga, Wemby scary, dog. Like, you know what? If I was in the NBA, I would probably be on my farewell tour. You know what I'm saying? Whoa, nah, I'd probably be on the way out the door. This would be like my last year if I wouldn't be retired already, just based off my age, right? And I would be so motherfucking happy this nigga wouldn't be destroying me for my whole career. I would hate it to be, man, look, I hate to come up in this goddamn NBA, up on this motherfucking Wemby era, cause this shit gonna be crazy. You thought Greek Freak was doing it to him. Man, I thought Greek Freak was scary. Nigga, this Giannis, but taller and handles and control. Greek Freak was just like a big ass Russell Westbrook, like just a big, strong, out of control motherfucker. Give you buckets all day. Wemby is controlled chaos, like, you know what I'm saying? He's smooth with it. Like, oh man. Let's get back to the pod, bro. That shit just fucked me up talking about this nigga real quick.
Seen, they put a quote in there, but they put it in there like I said it, you know what I mean? But it's some shit that come from him, you know what I mean? And he said, you always listening to guys and your homegirls from in your family.
Way more. He got the bag. Wemby got the bag early, and he still got room to learn the game, like learn the NBA game and learn all of the players. It ain't gonna take about 2-3 years. It might be a rookie to come in like, okay, I gotta peep this nigga. But every year that he play, he gonna be learning all these motherfuckers because he got IQ too. So it's like, yeah, hey man, that motherfucker gonna be scared good, bro.
Everybody from your neighborhood when you getting advice. You know what I mean? Because that's where you at. That's where the older heads, they give it to you. You know what I mean? What they know, what they've been through in life. But Coach always used to tell me, you always listening to somebody that's trying to tell you how to get from A to Z and they ain't never been there. You know what I mean? And he was giving me that message and it resonated with me so much, when I did this documentary and when I did the book, of how I'm trying to help save lives by my experience. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm able to give to the youth and to my peers and people that, that relate to me.
That's tough.
This game.
Shut the fuck up. Ass be getting on my nerve, dog.
You know what I mean? Obviously, I came out unscathed. I've been through a lot, but I made it from A to Z. When I go to my neighborhoods and I go to the Boys and Girls Club and I do stuff for Thanksgiving and Christmas and stuff like that, when they looking at me, they looking at somebody that grew up where they from.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like you don't have no excuses. You looking right at the dude. You can go over there and touch him.
Mm-hmm.
You can dap him up. That's the dude right there. He come from where, the parents telling him he come from where you come from. You can't tell me you can't make it out of here because he did it. You know what I mean? And for me to be able to go from A to Z and to have an impact as far as my voice to help somebody, fulfill their dreams, man, to me, that's God. It's God. It's God's gift.
We know you Bad News. They had another star in Bad News, Mike Vick.
For sure.
Did you see the birth of Mike Vick? Did you know what was going on with Mike Vick? Did you, being from the same neighborhood, did you know he was going to be great? He was time?
Mike was younger than me. You know what I mean? He came up after me. You know what I mean? Like, he came up on me, basically.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? So he watched everything that I went through.
You did.
You know what I mean? And then
seen them sky blue drop top Bentleys coming through that Bad News. Ain't nobody was.
Where he from?
You had a lot of fucking cars, man. Them shits was coming like, I thought this shit was free.
I remember.
I didn't know. I'm riding with you. Nah.
Crazy.
I'm telling you the truth. I thought this shit was free. The man coming with 3 back-to-back drop top shit. He coming up free. Yo, it's disgusting.
I remember Steph told me, Marbury.
That's right.
I love Steph. That's my dog. I love Steph to death. Steph told me one time, we was just talking, just me and him was in the back of the bus. And he was like, Chuck, man, why do you have 2 Phantoms? And the same Phantom, just in different colors. Like, for what? You know what I mean?
I swear to God.
Back then, I thought it was like, now I'm just looking at that.
One pair of legs and one
was
ass.
driving this shit to New York from Philly. We don't know nothing about the mileage.
Nothing.
He pulled up the YO.
I used to run out of gas and the motherfucker just wild. But when I came in the league, I was 21.
YO, one of the joints ran out of gas.
Yeah, I was 21.
Yeah,
I was
don't
21.
know if you remember, I got too many stories with you that we'll chill on.
Yeah, I know. I know.
I
listen to your stories.
No, you listen to my stories?
Yeah,
we got one you won't admit.
See, that's why I say
one you won't admit.
That's why I tell people.
Mama, we got beat up in Bad News.
Man, don't do that.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
And Ross started that.
Oh, shit.
Ross started that.
So he started, something happened.
Rob, you remember?
All right, you admitting that something happened.
Yeah, you say I got you beat up. He got hit in the chest with a Heineken bottle.
Yo, but they threw about 10
he say I got him beat up. He got hit in the chest. Somebody threw a Heineken bottle and hit him in the chest.
Hit him in the chest?
Yeah. I never said that didn't happen.
No,
but he said I got him beat up.
Bottle to the chest did nothing to you.
He said I got him beat up.
Well, first of all, Rob snuffed the dude.
Rob jumped in the crowd after the dude.
Right, we are his birthday party. You know how this shit going on out there, right? I don't understand this shit. One minute we over there, we like, yo, we were AI Bad News. The next thing they throwing so many.
No, man, you was rapping. You was performing. You was performing, and it was a motherfucker in the stands that wanted the mic. And Rod was telling the dude, chill. And then after he started telling him chill, then the dude was, fuck y'all then, da, 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 da. And then Rod just...
What I do know is we had to duck. They threw so many glasses of Jack Daniels.
You got hit by
that shit was going to steal him.
You got hit by a Heineken bottle. See, whenever people talk about him capping on the joint, see, I know him personally. So I've never known him as a liar.
That's right.
You know what I mean? And what people got to understand.
Should take the flags back.
Listen.
Oh my God. Nah, fuck that. Leave him out, man. Hey, I try to let this nigga be great. He's a liar. He's lying.
Yeah. Listen.
Yeah.
But listen, I'm listening. Only thing like
Wayne, that nigga be lying.
The stories that, where I wasn't there, you know what I mean? I can't confirm them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All I can speak on the person that's telling the story. Right. So I know he don't lie. He never lied to me.
Ever.
So when he telling my stories, that's what I go off. So he get him 99.9% right.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
We got our ass beat, man.
That didn't
I'm
happen.
telling you the truth.
Everything.
Hey, I don't think he's lying about that shit, man. I don't think he's lying. Hey, boy, what? I don't think he's lying. Hold on, man.
Telling the story.
That's
So
right.
I know he don't lie. He never lied to me.
Ever.
So when he telling my stories, that's what I go off. So he get him 99.9% right.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
We got our ass beat, man.
That didn't
I'm
happen.
telling you the truth.
Everything. So if
Yo,
he calls
played
hit by the
70
bottle or
games
ass
of
whipping, he got his
spades.
ass whipped.
We played 70 games of spade,
For sure.
and we was in there for hours, and we were so hyped to go to this part. I don't know what the fuck happened.
I
This
just
shit
told you what
turned
happened.
crazy.
Bro, it could go.
Because when we pull up, everybody chasing us. Like, he got the drop tops out there. So it's like Ali Boombaye. Everybody, yo, they yeah. You know, because...
Yo, you remember what you told me in front of my Uncle Stevie house?
I want to know.
That day. We was in, yeah, I ain't gonna throw no flag on him. Look, I'm telling you,
What I
hey,
said
look,
to
if you
Uncle
think about
Stevie
all
house.
the shit that he's done in his life and the places he's been, and
Hey, I said I ain't gonna throw no flag on him. Motherfucker in the back said, we will.
the events he's been to, and all the shit that go on in a motherfucker like his life, man, you cannot be totally accurate on everything. The shit get blurry, and then I know I drunk a lot. You know what I mean? But I remember being in front of my uncle,
house?
in front of Uncle Stevie's house. I had the blue Bentley Azure drop top joint, and we were sitting out in front of the joint, and he was like, "Yo, Chuck, I'm gonna have one of these one day."
Despite its spaceship looks,
What's that?
extraordinary range,
Hey, man, that motherfucker look clean by the headlights, whatever this is. I've been shopping for a new car, y'all. And saving money, too. I've been saving a whole bunch of money and looking at cars. I want to get me some tough shit, boy. Something like that, boy. That motherfucker look, that's a Hyundai. I pull up on that what? I don't even know what that is. I'm going to get me one.
First color, was it the silver one?
Sky blue.
Sky blue joint. And I remember, I know it wasn't the video, because, you know, usually in the videos, you know, because when I was in Atlanta, I had everybody using my car's video. But I remember seeing you in it. It was something they was doing, and you was driving the joint. And, man, I was watching it on TV, and it fucked me up. You know what I mean? It felt so damn good, because I was like, yo, like, I was a part of that. Like, he told me that he was going to get him one of them joints, and you had the joint.
That man.
You got the joint.
You know, I got the picture with him. He was like Fat Joe. This guy, you remember he was big, Jada Kiss. He was a little chubby.
Never like Fat Joe.
He was a little plumpy. I got the fucking picture, Jada. I got the fucking picture. You can do pull-ups now with one finger and all that shit.
He was a little plumpy.
But back then, you was eating that fried chicken, boy. That boy, fucking some shit up. I got that picture. He get mad. I post that shit like every 3 months for no reason. Be like, me and Jada. They be like,
I don't get mad.
why you posting that shit, Joe?
I love when you post.
Man, let me
Yo,
tell
do you remember that night, though?
I do.
I'm talking about when you took me, we couldn't find a hotel. You remember
that?
When you told that story?
Let me.
Yo,
But
that
I
was
told
crazy.
it the right way.
Yes, you did.
But let me tell
I don't know
you
about.
the guy
I don't think I
hates
had a
me.
game the next day though.
Yes, you did.
Because
Next one, 'cause you left.
We was
Listen,
smacked.
Listen, first of all, the owner hate me. What's his name,
Pat Croce.
He thought I'm smoking and drinking with you and this and this and that. He told me one day we went to some Adam Sandler window, and he said, "Fat Joe, man, I'm so proud of you, man. How you?" He said, "I used to tell him all the time I didn't want you with Chuck. I thought you was a bad guy." I said, "Yo, I was the nicest guy there. What the fuck are you talking about?" So he comes up. He got a game like Saturday, and he come to Jimmy's Cafe with us. He got the drop top.
And you said I was driving. I was not driving.
Fucked up. All right, you wasn't driving, so I was driving.
I never drove drunk. I never did.
Okay, he never drove drunk,
I
right?
used to be drunk as a motherfucker.
Let me explain something.
Okay.
Like, we was tore down. Bubba Chuck had the game the next day, but I mean, like, not regular. Like, smack. Like, walking sideways and shit.
You said
My man
said I threw up. And I ain't never throw up. I never threw up
That's
drinking.
a flag?
Yeah. Because I remember you telling the story. I ain't never threw up drinking.
We pull up in my man's house in the bummiest area of the Bronx. It's the only place to go.
Do you remember him? Do you?
Yes.
Wait, how the fuck you ain't never throw up, boy? Hey, boy, you different. I got lying on them motherfucker. Everybody threw up one time, goddamn. If you ain't never threw up, nigga, hey, boy, what the fuck going on?
You still rock with?
Yes, we slept on clothes.
Yo, that was
when
crazy.
His house is so bummy that they got clothes all on the fucking.
You still cool with
furniture.
him?
Of course, he's family. What you want me to say? I'm telling you a true story.
Yeah.
We spent the night. He got a game against the Knicks the next day. I wake up, he's gone already. So I wake up, say 10 in the morning, Chuck is gone already. I don't know how he did it. So I go to the Knicks
Shoot
game.
around, nigga. You got to get
Man, if I'm keeping it a buck with you,
Yeah.
we drank so much I had diarrhea the next day. Like I was fucked up.
And Jimmy's too?
Jimmy, I was too. That shit was crazy. And I go to I'm fucked up. So I go to the game and I'm purposely, I'm not courtside. I'm like 10th row, like hiding. And I'm looking at shit. He dropped like 41.
He was in the Yalis.
In the Joe Button C stop. You gotta stop it.
You think about it though.
Yeah.
Think about it. How old was I? That recovery time was
young.
nothing. It was nothing.
Baby, man.
Do you remember the game me and you went to when Larry Johnson hit the 3-point shot? You remember that shit? Me and AI was in there. We was just chilling and y'all had just got out the playoffs.
Say Joe ad shit. Man, next time we react to a Joe and Jada podcast, man, I'm gonna do it. We're gonna do a cap count on the corner of the screen. Just count how many times that motherfucker lie, cuz. On me.
Yeah,
it's just,
crazy.
yo,
It sound
unbelievable.
crazy.
Me and you,
It sound
we
crazy.
went to the game. He was like, yo, Joe, you got tickets to the game? I said, let's go. He said, let's go. And they had just got eliminated the round before. And that's when your man, Larry Johnson hit the shot when niggas went crazy. I'm sitting next day. I've been looking to see if anybody got a picture of that day. You know how legendary that day is?
Yes.
When Larry Johnson hit the 3-point shot.
It was the crowd. It was the way the crowd was crazy.
Oh, shit. I'm looking for me and AI and all the pictures, all the videos, all the things. I can't see it. You know, because now they try to say I'm cap. You know, now I got to bring the receipts out.
You ain't saying that shit for no reason, Joe. You be lying.
You got all your legendary moments. We got the best commercial ever done.
Hell, you talking about? In the history.
Oh.
In the history. In the history.
Bring the flags back.
They
Craziest.
keep wanting to come over. I think it should just be original and do something else.
You gotta figure something
You
out.
gotta leave that alone.
You gotta figure something else out. Like they try to, like when I do commercials and shit like that, they try to get me to do the step over again, and I try to do it. I don't know how to do it because I didn't know what I was doing in the moment. It just shit just happened. You know what I mean? But that commercial right there, I knew who I wanted when they talked to me and came to me and was like, "Yo, we're gonna do it like this." I said, "Oh yeah, I know who I'm gonna get." That shit's so legendary.
On the mixtapes, they was playing it in the club.
They was playing it in the
That
club.
step over with full disrespect. That was, man, get your bitch ass out the way. That's what that was. He can't say that shit on camera, of course, but that's all that was.
It was crazy.
Crazy.
That's a historical moment in hip hop. And
Top 5
speaking
dead or
of
alive.
step over,
You know he hates that.
I thought I had beef with the guy. Who? AI hates that?
He don't like that.
I just love.
You don't have like fake beef with Salute.
Man, I tell you.
I ice grilled him for the rest of his life.
Yo,
Now,
I
don't have to
tell you a
like
story
that
about dude.
No, we had beef.
He crazy, man. I tell you a story about dude. The next year, man, he put me through hell though. He was a pest. You know what I mean? And Shaq and Kobe was fucking with him because I was his idol. So they was like,
That man's still alive. Fat Joe talking about he ice grilled him for the rest of his life.
like before the joint started, they was like, yo, you gonna let him go out there and have his way. You know what I mean? Because you looked up to him and this, that, and the third. And that's why we were getting at it the way we were. And I hated him. And I remember he had got, after him going to war with me like that, he was a free agent. He was getting offers. Crazy. And he went to Washington. And they gave him like $5 million a year or something like that. And, you know, just like right where we left off, you know, we was going at it again in the game, going at it. Somebody was shooting a free throw. And we was in the backcourt. And I was talking shit to him. He talking shit to me. We ready to fight and all that. And I was like, look, motherfucker. I said, you got that little ass $5 million a year. You know what I mean? Because of me. And the motherfuckers did some shit I would have did. He looked at me and said, thank you. And both of us just started laughing, and we've been like this ever since, man. That's my motherfucker,
a lot of times people you go to war with, you build a certain respect.
You respect them.
Because you go to war with certain chumps that you don't respect. You be like, yo, these guys are sucker. But when you find a formidable adversary, you turn around, you come up out of it, you find a way to be men and squash it.
Sure.
You got a different level of respect for them, and they got a different level of respect for you.
Yeah,
so
sure.
that's cool. Who's the biggest, you would say him, who's the biggest wars? Like, what was it like, man, going to play against Kobe Bryant?
You started to ask the question, and that was going to be my answer. It was going to be him.
Kobe.
Biggest war, yeah. And then you asked me, what was it like? You know what I mean? So, you know, we can kill two birds with one stone. I mean.
That shit just struck a nerve. I ain't gonna fake, cuz. That shit just struck a nerve.
Bro.
And right now, today, I fucking love Kobe Bryant to death, but right now, I'm just back in that mode, nigga, like, fuck, shit, I'm 13 again, want my nigga to win one, boy.
Wars. You know what I mean? Because I used to feel like, with me, DeMar Johnson was the same way because how tall he was. You know what I mean? He was 6'10". He gave me problems because he could back up off of me and just contest the jump.
DJ?
Yeah. You know what I mean? He could just back up off of me.
Linky, man.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And he could get a hand up. You know what I mean? Anybody else.
Sean Prince ass motherfucker.
But Kobe too. Kobe 6'6". And Kobe could move. Like he could move laterally. He was a defense. He was a dog.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So me and him had wars. But like if you not my size, you know what I mean? Especially like Marcus Banks. You're a hoop head, so remember Marcus Banks was stocky, 6'2". You know what I mean? He used to give me problems because he could move laterally. Then if I get by him, he had to strength. He was like, Steph gave me problems. You know what I mean? Kobe had a lot of that into him, the strength, and then he was like a defensive-minded dude. I mean, he gave me problems, but nobody really could. You know what I'm saying? Nobody really could. If I had a bad night, 9 times out of 10, it was me. You know what I mean? But I used to go through some wars with Kobe, and it was so different. To me, it wasn't fair. And it show you what type of dog he was because he would guard me, but I didn't have to guard him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I also want to throw this name out to you because me being your brother and close to you and feeling it might be bias on this because I felt like he was unfair to you. But it might have been some things you learned from him, from the harsh realities and punishments and the way it felt like he looked at you from the inside out. Because you was actually in the league and after the deal with, rest in peace, Commissioner Davis.
My man.
Davis,
you know what I mean? My man. Like, man.
Me, I had beef with him for a while. Like, why is he just hating?
Oh, no. We had problems, but he, you know what I mean? Unlike Commissioner Silver, you know what I mean? He got to know me, in the aftermath of playing in the league. And he had a better understanding because David Stern, me and him became close later on in my career after taking time to try to understand who I really was. You know what I mean? A lot of times you get thrown off, you know what I mean, by the look and the perception. You know what I mean? The braids, the cornrows, the baggy, you know what I mean? The baggy clothes and all that. And you don't get a chance to, it's just the person. You don't know. You know what I mean? Like I always use this analogy. You look at John Gotti, you know what I mean? He got the Dapper Don, he got his suits on, you know what I mean? He's smooth. But in the streets, John Gotti get busy.
Dangerous, man.
You know what I mean? Like, and it's that perception. You look at, what's the movie? Reservoir Dogs. They robbed that jewelry store. What they have on? Suits. You know what I mean? Most times, a woman walking down the street, she won't grab her purse if she see a clean-cut guy walking down the street with a suit on. But a dude dressing like us, you know what I mean, gonna grab that joint. You know what I mean? It was like David Stern, after he took the time to get to know me, then we became close. You know what I mean? And, may he rest in peace, man. I found out, because I didn't like him. But I got to know him too, man. He was a beautiful man. You know what I mean? It was just a perception.
The man came to the Rucker, he threw the TS chain on. David Stern came to the Rucker, threw the TS chain on. He came to see the
He did that for safety.
He was real safe.
Was scared to
he was
death.
real safe with that shit. But let me tell you something, this Adam Silver, man, I love this commissioner, man.
Me too.
Special guy, man, when it all went down with George Floyd and all that.
Yeah.
He always with the people. He always understand. He always with the culture. And I'm no groupie, but every time I see him, I take the time out to be like, yo, Commish, what's up? Because I really feel him as a person and how he tries to do right by everybody.
He's a players commissioner too.
He's cool.
Of course.
Yeah.
Come on. Cool. Jada, man.
He was there. He was at the joint last night.
Like the words to lean back.
Hey, yo, no, listen. When I did that bullshit ass rap album, when I did that shit, and I was doing that, but I was doing that because Rob wanted me to do it. I ain't never, man, I'm so embarrassed when I hear that shit now, but we don't spend no time on that. But the most embarrassing shit was when I did the album, I had to come here to meet with him.
David Stern.
Yes, and Theo Ratliff came with me. He was the players representative. So he was on my team. He had to, we rode in the limo all the way there. First thing he was talking shit to me about, because I had a Cleveland Indians jersey. I remember when we was wearing the jerseys and shit back then. I had the Indians hat on. He's like, why you got on?
Wayne, I swear to God, I was sitting here thinking, Wayne, never heard about David Stern going no goddamn record port wearing no Terry the Guard chain. I supposed to seen a picture, somebody, it's supposed to be a picture of that somewhere, bro.
Major League Baseball stuff. You're in the NBA. I'm like, what? You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? And then out of nowhere, man, he pulled out a piece of paper. Sitting there, I'm looking like, yo, what is he doing? Bro, the man started reading the lyrics. Man, I wanted to crawl up under the table. Yeah. You know what I mean? I was so embarrassed, man. I mean, the curse words, everything.
I was at the studio sessions, man.
Yo, man. Yo, that shit was so embarrassing. You know what I mean? But yeah.
Yo, listen, yo, Chuck, let me tell you something, boy. Oh!
Hell yeah!
Yo! Patreon!
We here.
Subscribe for the free
We'll
first.
give you a few for free.
Then we gonna give you that.
Yo!
And we can use the money, but I'm gonna keep coming back to this. But we give it to a charity. But I think they owe you reparations. I think right now, everything AI ever stood for. If we tell somebody every single point guard in the NBA somehow always wanted to be Allen Iverson, or you're their idol, or they want to wear number 3, or now they got cameras filming their clothes when it. Mom, you don't like that shit, Mom, but because you went through a lot, and now they dressing like him, and we celebrate.
No, but I took the ass whooping for it. Like
you did the underground.
But the best part about it,
underground.
Man, ain't no goddamn picture of David starting a record park nowhere on the internet, man. This nigga, oh my God, bro.
the best part about it, they give me my flowers for it. You know what I mean? That's the
yeah, but
that's what I get that out.
Crawl for them to walk, and I want some money for
but
a
they
charity.
respect it. They respect it. That's why I love them. That's why I'm watching the game before the game come on. I'm watching the.
Man, been no goddamn record park. Fat Joe, a fucking liar, bro.
Red carpet joint.
I'm
you know what I
serious.
mean? Like, and it's a beautiful feeling, man.
Let me tell you something. Every time I watch, maybe I'm biased because of you, but every time, and I love him. I always big up like Sha, whoever could dress. I'm into fashion, so I love what they doing. But every time, I'm not gonna lie to you, they walk in them tunnels. I'll be like, yo, they owe AI money. They find you every game.
They show love for it. They give me my flowers for it. That's the only thing that matter to me. It was worth getting my ass whooped for it. It was worth it to see them do their thing, to see them express themselves like that. Man, when you look at the game, everybody don't play the same. What the hell you gonna dress the same for? You know what I mean? I was 21 years old, dog. Where the fuck am I going after the game while I'm gonna need a suit on? I'm going to the club. I'm going to Fridays.
Going to Friday.
You going to
You know what I'm saying?
Bucket of Corona.
And I ain't never, like I said before, I ain't never wore no motherfucking suit.
Do you got
to
that in the documentary? You got that in the documentary Fridays?
Yeah, for sure.
After every single game?
Ladies and
It
gentlemen,
was legendary.
I think
You had a DJ.
everybody in here been to TGIFs before.
Yo, this guy had Fridays on tilt.
At the home game in Philly, if you never went, I call it his Friday. It was so lit, they booked me there. I said,
they booked you on Fridays?
I got
Fridays.
At one of his Fridays after the game. Shit was off the shit.
Had to reserve tables and everything.
I was there every Friday.
Dandale Fence is your trusted source for quality fencing. Whether it's a vinyl fence that is lightweight.
Fat Joe again. Hey, look, he lying again. I was there every Friday. Bro, how the fuck was you there every Friday, Joe? Oh my God. You hear him, bro? This nigga in the background talking about he was there every Friday. I'm fucking sick of Fat Joe.
Friday.
What's up with the book, though?
How was it, nigga? I can believe it, but how the fuck was Fat Joe there every Friday, my nigga? You a rapper, you got a whole career and shit, bro.
It was so lit, they booked me there. I said,
they booked you on Fridays?
I got
Fridays.
At one of his Fridays after the game. Shit was off the shit.
Had to reserve tables and everything.
I was there every Friday.
What's up with the book, though?
It did good. I mean,
That's why motherfuckers be saying you capping. Look, we gonna sit there and ask Jada Kiss. They booked you at Fridays? 5 seconds later, I was there every Friday. How the fuck you was there every Friday? You ain't know he got booked, bro. That's why I'm saying that nigga be fucking lying, man. I'm tired of Fat Joe, bro. I'm sick of it, man.
obviously, bestseller. You know what I mean? Would it take less than a week? It's just my story.
We have a home game every Friday. That's what Wayne. What the fuck is Fat Joe talking about, bro? He was there every Friday, bro.
It's basically like me, my mom, my sister, my little sister. It's basically our story. Like, before it was any type of support system, with all of my friends, the good ones and the bad ones, it was us as a family. It was us. Like literally, we got type shit. You know what I mean? It was my mom. My mom had me when she was 15. She had me. Now, like I told her last night, she fucked the bag up because if she would have had me 10 years later, the shit they getting paid right now, we would have touched some of that. And no, me and my mom, we grew up together. Like I used to go to her basketball games when I was a little dude. We were real family oriented. You know what I mean? We were always tight. as a unit. And it just show everything, man. It give you everything. It give you, you think you know, but you don't know. You know what I mean? And I love like having that platform to be able, not to so much explain yourself or nothing, man, just to be able to tell your story, regardless how they accept it or not. You know, they don't have to accept it the way you want them to or anything like that. I always realized in my life and coming up that, Chuck, it's going to be millions of motherfuckers that love you, and it's going to be a million motherfuckers that hate you. You know what I mean? You concentrate on the ones that love you. You know what I mean? You trying to sit around and explain yourself, you know what I mean, all the time, and explain every move you make and this, that, and the third. I was saying last night, like, everybody always talking about, man, if I was AI, I would do this. Bro, you not. You know what I mean?
Do something else.
Yeah, I mean, if you waiting on being AI, then you in trouble. You in trouble. You know what I mean? You need to concentrate on what you would do being yourself. You know what I mean? So the book wasn't about, it's like a gift, man. It's like, I'm going to show you, you know what I mean? And I don't want people to think that my story is no different.
Beauty and essence, salute.
From Crack growing up where he grew up at, from Jason growing up where he grew up at. All that shit was hard. You know what I mean? We ain't going to put levels on what was hard. It was hard. You know what I mean? And it's resiliency. It's like, okay, it's hard, and my percentage is low of me being able to do what I ultimately want to do, and that's just to get my family out of here. You know what I mean? And that's the goal. You know what I mean? You don't sit around and try to compare how hard it was. I wanted the most accolades because, you know what I mean, it was rougher in Newport News and Hampton than it was in the Bronx. You know what I mean? Like, that ain't what it is. It's like all of us should be champion for just the goal. Even if we made it from somewhere that we was silver spoon mouth motherfuckers. You know what I mean? The goal is still hard. You still got to put in the work to do it.
They gave us a sign. I don't know who's controlling your time, but hold up. So he only got 5 minutes. Mama, come over here. I want you to sit on the couch. Make this shit legendary. You know what I'm saying? Sit down, Mama. You know we love you. How proud are you to be in this journey in life, you know, with Bubba Chuck and all the success and how you see him come around as a man? It's important because you're the first athlete's mother that we all fell in love with. We love you braiding his hair in the middle of the court. And you...
I got to stop you with that. That's not me. I braided his hair.
That's
from
not
the first...
her. He's supposed to know.
Come on, Joe. Tighten the fuck up, bro. Mom dudes know your ass capping.
I braided his hair from all the when he first wanted his hair braided. Now I did braid his hair, but his hair was coming loose in the back, and he was worried about his hair. You know, he liked to be fly. He was worried about his hair coming loose. So, you know, my sister called me and she was like, Ian, he keep on telling me and looking at me, and I don't know how to braid hair. And I was like,
braid it.
But all you got to do is just braid his hair. You braiding just the back of it. And so when I got there, I saw my son.
That cap rubbing off on it. If it is cap, it's rubbing off. Because mommy got, because mommy got
about over there.
Mommy got this.
Oh, flag.
Mommy got the story off. It is what it is. I got to be authentic. You taught me to be that way. You know what I mean? It didn't go down. It didn't go down. And then he over there calling. Now I'm Bubba Chuck. Why he talking to mommy? Now I go to. At first I was AI. Now I turned into Bubba Chuck when he talking to mommy. But it ain't happen like that.
Well,
but it happened.
I got my version.
You got your version. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So all of us.
You know your son AI. You know my mom's ain't here, man. So we want to hear it. Like you know, how proud are you of your son, man, and all his accomplishments and how he inspired generations of people?
First of all, I was proud of him from the first day I saw him, you know, because back then when you have a baby, and I was so young, like he said, so, you know, I had to have him cesarean birth, and I was asleep. So when I woke up in recovery and they brought him to me, and I was like, he's so light. And you know what I'm saying? But when he opened his eyes and he looked at me and I saw my eyes looking back at me, I said, oh yeah, that's my baby. You know, and I checked everything on him. But what really blew my mind is, first of all, I got kicked off the basketball team because I got pregnant with him. But what blew my mind was his hands and his arms. His arms was past his kneecap. When I laid him out like that, they went way past his kneecap. And I was like, I got a baller. And I was happy. And so I told my whole family, I was like, you know, I got a baller. So everybody was like looking at me like I was simple or whatever. But the thing is, from that point on, he came in my life and he was the perfect child. He was not hard-headed. He would listen to everything I said and he loved the daylights out of me. And at that point, I needed love because of the fact that my mom had died at 29 years old, malpractice. But anyways, the Iverson said, send her to Virginia. And that's the best thing they could have done for me. And when I had him, when I was carrying him, I was pregnant playing ball in Hartford, Connecticut. And I went from there to Bethel High School playing ball. And he had a favorite cheer. And his cheer.
Don't do that, Mom.
Okay.
Now we gotta hear it. We gotta hear it. Mama. Listen to him.
Yeah, it was a favorite cheer.
Mama,
And it used to be, it used to be, everybody be on the court and we had halftime. And then they had everybody would sing, go Bruins, go. And everybody would shut up. And he'd say, shake that thing. So that's my story. But as far as proud, I want to tell you something that he said to me this year. I said, Bubba, I said, you know, I am so proud of you. I said, you just make me so proud. I'm proud of you. I just wanted to express that to him so he'll know it from my heart. Yeah. And he said, I'm not finished. He said, I'm not finished making you proud. And that's what he's been doing.
With that being said, this ain't that.
That ain't that.
It's Cracking Kiss. Make some noise for our guest.
I had been waiting to watch this one. I wanted to watch it on stream too. That's tough, man. I'll be back tomorrow, cuz we're gonna have us another 5 video to watch. I really do hope Joe and Kiss come back with another podcast so we count how many times we think Joe lying. That'll just be fun. But nah, I'm gonna find us some fire to watch for tomorrow too. Y'all pull up on me, man. Faith Keeper, thank you for the gifties. Thank you for the jewels. Salute my bro. Goddamn Wayne, man, kicking it with me, boy. Boy, I don't care if nobody had a good time, man. Wayne goddamn Faith Keeper had a good time up in there, motherfucker. But nah, salute to everybody who came through. Appreciate y'all. Make sure you sub if you new. We got a couple new more subs that just goddamn came through, man. Salute to y'all. Appreciate you. We'll keep it going, G. I'll catch y'all tomorrow.